Hey everyone. So, new day, new fuckery. You know how the government always goes on about, oh, the welfare bill is too high and blah, blah, blah. Well, do you know what would also save us money if our systems run efficiently? And why I'm making this is today I am having to go to Belfast and download my mum's bank statements to send into Housing Benefit, who apparently wrote to her on the 23rd of June to say her housing benefit had been suspended because they wrote to her on the 23rd of June requesting 3 month statements. It is the 30th of July. We found out yesterday via her landlord housing association that her housing benefit had been suspended. My mum hasn't received that letter because if that letter came in, it would have been put into my hand. So the letter is lost in the universe of Royal Mail shit. And so I requested a copy of it. So I have a copy now of the letter, but because we didn't meet the deadline to respond, they have frozen my mum's housing benefit. Now, you're probably going, this sounds very standard, Lucinda. Yeah, except that they're just in June, my mum qualified for pension credit, even though, and it took a while, because her other pension puts her £1 something over the limit to qualify for pension credit, but she has health and stuff that's the other factors that are now making it relevant. So pension credit and attendance allowance, which have the same criteria to meet as housing benefit. So housing benefit want all of this, even though mum's just qualified. And so it just shows you how the systems don't communicate, which is one of the biggest money wasters ever, poor communication. And so now I have to go to Belfast and do all of this because a system has said so. There's not an ounce of common sense in our public services at all. This is disgraceful. And do you know what? I even know there's no point in me clapping back to say, this is really stupid. There's no common sense here because the person will go, this is what the system says. Computer says no. Like seriously. So this is why I can't take MLAs or anything seriously anymore, because it's like, yous are fucking deluded. You don't even know how our systems are running, how badly our systems are running. So I just thought I would share that about housing benefit and how fucking stupid it is, and actually how that is how they're not even taking into account about Royal Mail and the delays there. Like, I had a letter, I've said this before in another video, I had a letter from Coleraine to Antrim take 10 days. This letter hasn't even fucking showed up. But they think that this is okay. This is not okay. But who's fixing this problem? Fucking nobody. I have to also mention that in this wee saga, so last week, it was just last week, I was actually on the phone to the housing benefit because after the 23rd, mum was issued an award statement or whatever, you know, for the housing benefit that tells you your what's the word I'm looking for? You know, just what you're entitled to, right? And it said that she had nothing to pay for rent, right? Then she got another one at the start, dated the start of July, that said that she had to contribute £1 something or something like that to her rent, right? So I was like, these are like a week apart. This is really conflicting. What is it? So I rang up the housing and I asked, which of the, like, this is really confusing. Can you clarify what's going on here? And the girl on the phone said, oh, just ignore the second one. The first one, your mum's getting her free rent paid. At no point, now last week, so that brings us around the 23rd of July, which was, it should have been clearly on their system that mum's thing was suspended or whatever, or, you know, what was happening. She said nothing. She said nothing about what was requested or anything. And again, this is poor communication. But it'll all be put back onto the service user, because all responsibilities put back onto the service user, even though it's actually the responsibility of the service to communicate and provide the information. Because service users, that's like saying a patient has to heal themselves, right? Which kind of is the way fucking shit's going. Well, it is for me anyway. So, yes. So they failed, even in a phone call, to say, listen, did you get that letter? Or there's no common sense in the services.